She wakes up at 4 a.m. to start her day in the quiet warmth of a traditional neighborhood bakery shop. Her world is filled with the sweet smell of fresh bread and the fine dust of flour, a life of tradition and hard physical work. But deep in her heart, she dreams of something different. She dreams of logic, complex data, and the exciting world of modern digital technology. While others see just a baker, she sees herself as a student of the digital age, secretly learning to build worlds with lines of code. It started with a simple, "Hello world," a small spark that ignited a fire of curiosity and ambition within her humble kitchen workspace. She balances the two worlds, the ancient craft of baking and the cutting-edge science of programming, one slow and steady keystroke at a time, and every spare second is a chance to learn. Every batch of dough is timed alongside a new lesson in her long journey to mastery. The contrast is sharp, the burning heat of the ovens versus the cool, logical structures of software engineering that she studies so diligently. Her mind begins to see patterns in everything, turning the chaos of the bakery into the structured logic of a well-written computer program. The work is exhausting, but her determination is stronger than her fatigue. She refuses to let her dream fade away into the morning mist. She is a baker with a digital dream, and she is ready to fight for the future she knows she can build for herself. But reality is harsh. Learning to code is incredibly difficult, especially when your body is completely drained after 10 hours of intense manual labor. The physical demands of her job are constant. Her arms ache and her feet are heavy, leaving little energy for mental gymnastics at night. I just don't have enough time, she often thinks to herself. Maybe this dream is too big for someone in my position to reach. She tries to study late into the night, but the words on the page start to blur as her eyes struggle to stay open. Exhaustion wins again. She falls asleep over her books, feeling the weight of her impossible goals pressing down on her tired, weary shoulders. Have you ever felt this way? Like the gap between where you are and where you want to be is just too wide to cross? The pressure of two worlds clashing can be overwhelming. Some days, she feels like she is failing at both baking and her secret studies. The time trap is real. It feels like a prison, locking her into a cycle of work and sleep with no room for personal growth. Can a baker truly become a developer? The voice of doubt in her head grows louder every time she hits a wall in her learning. She wonders if she should just accept her life as it is, but the dream inside her refuses to stay silent, even in her despair. She was stuck in the time trap, a common struggle for anyone trying to change their life, while working a demanding full-time job. Then, everything changed when she discovered a simple but powerful idea: the 1% rule, also known as the concept of marginal gains. The secret isn't massive changes overnight. It's about being just 1% better than you were yesterday, every single day, without fail or exception. She realized she didn't need hours of study time. She just needed small, consistent steps that would eventually lead to a massive transformation. The math is simple. If you get 1% better each day for a year, you end up 37 times better by the end. This is the power of compounding growth. Small improvements, when repeated consistently, create results that seem almost like magic to the outside world. Elena felt a weight lift off her shoulders. She didn't need to find 5 hours a day, she just needed to find 15 minutes. She began to divide her complex coding lessons into tiny, manageable chunks that could be completed during her short breaks between baking tasks. For Elena, 1% meant learning one new tag, one simple function, or fixing one small bug while the bread was rising in the oven. The atmosphere of her workplace shifted. The bakery was no longer just a place of labor, but her very own classroom for personal growth. She stopped worrying about the finish line and started focusing on the process. The small wins gave her the confidence to keep moving forward. She had found her system. The 1% rule became her secret weapon in the fight against her busy and demanding schedule. While the dough was rising, she learned about HTML structure. She turned idle waiting time into high-value learning sessions that added up quickly, allowing her to practice logic puzzles while she worked her daily shifts. The flour on her hands was a reminder of her current reality, but the code on her screen was a bridge to her bright future. Creativity blossomed in the most unexpected places. When she didn't have her phone, she used the very materials of her trade to study. She translated her baking steps into programming functions, reinforcing her understanding of logic by applying it to her familiar, everyday environment. These small moments of integration made the learning feel natural and fun, rather than a separate, exhausting chore at the end of the day. Season after season, she stayed consistent. Rain or shine, busy or slow, she never missed her daily 1% of progress. As she traded mindless scrolling for active learning, every 15-minute break became a brick in the foundation of her new career path. The stacks of notebooks grew alongside the stacks of bread. Her dedication was becoming visible in the physical world she inhabited every day. Months passed. The initial difficulty was replaced by a sense of flow. The language of machines was becoming as familiar as the language of baking. She wasn't just a baker who coded anymore. She was becoming a developer who happened to work in a bakery to fuel her dreams. Consistency is the magic ingredient. It turns the impossible into the inevitable through the simple power of showing up every single day. Success is a series of small wins. Each solved bug was a victory, a proof that she was capable of mastering this new, complex world. The note remained her anchor. It reminded her that even on the hardest days, she only needed to do a little bit to succeed. She didn't quit her job to learn, as she used her job as the foundation and the fuel to power her journey toward a new life. The late nights were still there, but they were different now. They were filled with excitement and progress, instead of frustration and heavy fatigue. She was tired, yes, but she was also incredibly happy. She could finally see the light at the end of the long, dark tunnel. The journey of 1,000 miles is made of many small steps. Elena had taken thousands of them, and she was almost there. Remember, consistency is always greater than intensity. It's not about how hard you work once. It's about how often you work toward your goal. After a year of steady progress, Elena finished her first major project, a custom application to manage the inventory of the very bakery where she worked. With a deep breath and a pounding heart, she hit the deploy button, sending her creation out into the real world for everyone to see. The loading bar was more than just a progress indicator. No, it was the final countdown to the beginning of her new professional life as a developer. It worked. Her app was live, functional, and beautiful. She had created something valuable from nothing but her own persistence and the 1% rule. Shortly after sharing her project online, a notification appeared. An email that would change the course of her entire life forever. It was an invitation for an interview at a local tech startup. They were impressed by her project and her unique, self-taught background. The tears came freely. All the early mornings, the flour-covered keyboards, and the exhausted nights had finally led to this one incredible moment. She hung up her apron, not with regret, but with gratitude. It had been her companion on a journey of incredible transformation and growth. She traded the smell of yeast for the clean air of an office. She was ready to step into her new role with confidence and grace. She stepped into the tech world, not as an outsider, but as a peer, a junior developer who earned her seat through sheer, unwavering consistency. The baker had become a developer. Her life was completely transformed, proving that the 1% rule is a powerful force for anyone to use. Today, Elena works in a high-tech office, solving complex problems and building software that helps thousands of people around the world. Her daily routine has changed, but her mindset remains the same. She still looks for that 1% improvement in everything she does. She is no longer alone in her journey. She is part of a team, contributing her unique perspective and her incredible work ethic to every project. Looking back, she realizes that the magic wasn't in a miracle. It was in the math of small daily habits that added up over time. Her story is a testament to the fact that your current circumstances do not define your future potential if you are willing to grow. Elena's story is not magic. It's math. Now, you don't need a miracle to change your life. You just need a system and the courage to start. She wants you to know that you are capable of the same transformation. No matter where you are starting from, the path is the same. It starts with one small step, one daily habit, 1% of progress that will eventually lead to the big results you've always dreamed of. So, I have a question for you today. A question that could be the start of your own amazing journey toward a new and better life. What is your 1% today? What is the one small thing you can do right now to reach toward your ultimate dream? Don't wait for the perfect moment. Tell us in the comments below. What is your small step for today? We want to hear your story. Your future self will thank you for the 1% you do today. Start now, stay consistent, and watch your world transform completely.